All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll get things started here shortly. They always like to play that music. I'm Bo McMichael. This is Score Sports. Glad to have everybody with us here tonight. Getting things started here on a Friday night, the semifinal matchup between the Jonesboro Cardinals and the Charles Drew Titans. Bring it to you on YouTube Live here this evening. See how crazy everything gets. They will not do any introductions, so we'll know who's starting when they come out onto the floor. We'll have plenty of time to go over what's been going on in the tournament. If those people haven't been able to catch up, I'll be more than glad to help get us started here. As you can see, the Charles Drew Titans are going to be in Navy.
Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow's contest. First game is set for 2:30 p.m. First game is set for 2:30 p.m.
Looks like I got everything cleared off the boards. Hope everybody has a good time tonight. Jonesboro in the white, Charles Drew, the Titans in Navy. Tip goes over to Miles, and we'll start off the ball game with a smile on our face. It is Friday evening here at Mundy's Mill High School, site of the 2018 Region 4 6A tournament. First jumper by Jamari is good. Jamari Smith's been averaging roughly 22 points a game for the Cardinals over the past season. Was actually the player of the year for Region 4 6A. Good crowd here tonight. See the final game of the evening. And hey, we've started somewhat on time tonight. I'm pretty excited about that. Anything before 9 o'clock is always a plus, and it's 8:46. We're only about 15 minutes off the ticker. So that's not too bad at all. I am using multiple camera angles tonight, so bear with me. Going to have a little fun moving things around a little bit. We've got some new toys, enjoying playing with us if it's a possibility. Now a little bit tidbit on Jonesboro and Charles Drew for their matchup. Jonesboro has won the two matchups. Basket's good. The scores range from the first score itself was 72-51 back in December, and then went 68-40. Here January 12th. So not too much of a matchup, but when you start talking region tournament, everything kind of goes out of the play depending on how you look at it. Jump shot off the mark. Jamari with the rebound. Miko takes it up, number 0 for the Cardinals. Looks like Brandon Walker's in the game with Miles. Spot up 3. Miles and Brandon are both our three-point shooters for Jonesboro. Miles is averaging roughly 40% from the line on that three-point line. Trying to find a way to get in, and does. Misses the layup, back the other way we go. Doing my best to come down with a cold, so I keep fighting it the best way possible. I always appreciate people joining in with us here tonight instead of coming in. It's a good crowd, though. Very happy to see everybody in. Tomorrow night, it's supposed to be raining all day, so, block shot. He's pushing it hard. Jumper no good. Jonesboro with the rebound. Miko takes it up the court. Walker. Nice dish from Jamari. Wraps it around. Nice slam. Great job, great point and distribute for Jonesboro. They take an early 8-2 lead. Looks like we're going to give them pretty much pressure all night, not letting them take an easy shot. Jumper, tip of the rim, no good. Rebound again, Jamari. Big man's going to take it all the way up. He's sitting at 6'6" for those people with that measuring tape. Nice senior, going to be taking the round ball up to North Carolina with Queens College. See a nice little replay of that. Mosley always enjoys going to the line right there. Fouled, ready to go. Makes the first one. Go to the coach. Looking for the second one. Off the rim we go. Back the other way. Dealing with technical issues. Doing the best I can with what I don't have. Got a three-man squad tonight. Myself, James Washington, and Joey Russo. About to call him another name that he gets upset about. Good push in from Mosley. Bank shot, going to call a timeout here. Great job. Going into a timeout with that in mind. Have a word from our sponsors here.
We would like to thank our sponsors, Stevens and McCrae Mechanical, Natural Enclosures, the Chick-fil-A, the Dwarf House off of Terra Boulevard, Southside Realtors, Pounds Property Management, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Advanced Chiropractic of Conyers. Thank you for doing everything you can for Jonesboro basketball.
All right, back to play. Coming out of that timeout, Drew wanted to see, hey, what's going on? It's 2-11 here. Got to be able to get on the board very quickly. It's like we'll inbounds it from underneath. Go to the line to shoot two. First basket's good. Rebound, second basket, no good. Going the other way. Out of bounds, Drew basketball. Pushes in the lane, unable to get that, go off the side of the basket or side of the backboard. Walker looking for his stroke here, unable to get it. Pushes it back out to Miko. Oh, good pass. Nice little replay there. You can see Miko's finding Jamari down there going up. Almost able to reverse it and get it in. Go to the line to shoot 2. Overall free throw percentage for the Cardinals, we're right at 60% from the line. That'd be something I'd love to see improve going into the state playoffs. 13-3 early here, about 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. I'm Bo McMichael bringing you live Jonesboro Cardinal basketball action here at the side of the semifinals. Oh, almost went for the steal. Gonna call a foul. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. He did everything in his power once that steal occurred and passed it. I mean, it was a good movement. He went for the steal, unable to get it, and called a foul. Go to the line. First free throw up. You know, they always say it's very hard to beat a team 3 times in a row. Earlier this week, we were able to play Forest Park and achieve that goal, defeating them and exiting them from the quarterfinals. Playing Drew here, I would love to see Drew be able to bring the intensity up. They beat Mount Zion on that same night, and it looks like our matchup, if we're able to, hit the top of his hands. Starting it again right there. They're trying to give those rules of how far you can go. He's going for the deep pass. Unable to capitalize on it. Great job. Looks like number 23 in the game, Crumley. Nope, Jermaine Smith in the game, senior from Jonesboro, number 12. Keeps changing that jersey on me. 2 individuals are out. Number 11 and also number 5, Deshaun Ellerby. Both of them are under the weather here for the Cardinals. Good defense. Steal. Going to call a foul. Be Jonesboro's basketball. That'll be Drew's 3rd team foul. Jonesboro sitting with 2 as well. Roughly about a minute left here in the first. Deep 3 from Brandon. Off the mark. That's it. Early on, I always like to see where his range is starting off. Dakota in the game. Runner for Drew is good. 13-7. I'm going to call a 3-second violation or stepped over the line to be Drew's basketball. This could be an opportunity to get a 4-point play. 2 on that nice little runner. Be able to get a turnover here right now. Once again, off on Jonesboro, Drew basketball. moving around, trying to find their shot. They're a perimeter team. Very rarely do they drive based on size and height alone from what Jonesboro brings. Jumper no good. Try to push it back in. Good follow-up right there. Good rebound from Drew. Jermaine Smith with the foul. Go to the line to shoot. First basket in. Got Coach Melman eyeing the situation at hand with his team. Became Coach of the Year this year for Region 4. Got the Player of the Year on the squad as well. Got first team, second team, and third team being represented by Miles, Mosley, and Walker. Big expectations going into the state tournament next week. Able to get it right before the buzzer. Nice way to look at that and be able to see it right before the buzzer occurs. Popped it right in there. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're heading off to the second quarter. It's 15-7. I'm Bowman Michael with Score Sports. Glad to have everybody with us. Got the tournament coming to an end tomorrow with the consolation game starting at 2:30. Other than going to the dentist, I guess they'll start with the girls game at 2:30 and then actually have the boys playing at 4, and then the championship games starting at 5:30 and 7. The championship matchup for the girls looks like it'll be the Tucker Lady Tigers versus the Lovejoy Lady Wildcats. And Stevenson punched their ticket earlier this afternoon to find out who their opponent is tonight, going against either Charles Drew or Jonesboro. Coming out of the timeout to the end of the quarter, Drew's unable to capitalize. With a rebound from Jonesboro, we going the other way. Walker with the shot. Going to call a walk at this point. My silence is golden. I am dealing with technical issues, trying to make sure I have everything I'm supposed to have. Going to call a foul. They'll go to the line to shoot 2 here. (15-7). Been a very quiet first and second quarter so far. Good effort across the board for Jonesboro. Oh, costly turnover. Good block. going to call out of bounds. Gerard Rogers in the game with the turnover for Jonesboro. Definitely playing a handful of underclassmen here tonight. We got Miles on the floor. Deep three, it is good. They have brought the lead to 4 here in the second quarter. And they started with the pressure just to see what would happen. Rogers sitting at point. Over to Dakota. Almost an errant pass to Dakota. Spot for Miles. Finds another place. Likes it a little bit better. They are going to call that basket. 17-11. Increases the lead to 6. Able to get it. Drew has definitely built some momentum coming out of the second quarter. Left him by himself. Basket's good. Looks like Coach Melman's going to let him play for a little bit before he calls a timeout. We got Dakota on the floor with Rogers. We got Miles, we got Jamari and Mosley and Smith, number 2 and 32. 3 seniors, an underclassman. Good vision from Smith down to Mosley. Pushes the lead back to 4. It's becoming somewhat of a tight ball game here. Early in the second quarter. Going to call a charge. Nice. (19-15). We'll call an offensive foul on Jonesboro, going back the other way. Whatever was called right there, the Drew coach was not happy about the situation. They're still trying to iron it out across the board. Did a nice little substitution. Mosley comes out. Looks they brought in (22-15). Brought in Jermaine Smith. It went right through his hands. Jamari doing the over-the-head pass makes everybody a little nervous. Oh, great movement. Yes! Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, that's when you wish you could slow everything down and show that nice little slam. Great effort on the boards for Jonesboro, and Jamari was able to finish it off with a nice little power dunk. Oh, he was swatting from the rooftops right there. Swatting from the rooftops. (26-19). They drew within 4. They are swapping buckets right now. Want to call a jump ball? They're going to call a foul. What were they calling here? Felt like everybody was getting a hold of that ball for a second. Going to the line to shoot 2. They are already in the bonus based on that's the 7th team foul for Jonesboro. We're already halfway through the second quarter. A good matchup here this evening. Ill-advised pass from Rogers. They're not able to capitalize, and then it goes off of Dakota's hands. Drew's basketball. Deep three. Who's going to get the ball? Looks like Jamari finally decided to grab it down. You know, on average, we're sitting right around the 35 rebounds per game. We're going to call a timeout here. With that, we'll take a moment from a word from our sponsors. We'll be right back.
We would like to thank our sponsors, Stevens and McCray Mechanical, Natural Enclosures, the Chick-fil-A, the Dwarf House off of Terra Boulevard, Southside Realtors, Pounds Property Management, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Advanced Chiropractic of Conyers. Thank you for doing everything you can for Jonesboro basketball.
Out of the quick commercial for Jonesboro basketball. We do appreciate everybody doing all they can for Jonesboro basketball. (26-19). Here, 2 minutes and some change left in the second quarter. The winner plays Stevenson tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Not trying to jinx us, but boy, oh boy, do I hope we get to play at 7 and not 4 o'clock. Not that I have anywhere to be at 4, but I do not want to be here at 4 o'clock. I'd like to see us punch the ticket into the championship game against Stevenson. Walker in the game, Smith in the game, Miles in the game. Jamari with the push. Stepped on the line, be Jonesboro basketball. Spot up three, off his rim. It'll still be Jonesboro basketball. Drew coach was not happy about the situation. Felt like it probably went out on a Jonesboro player. 2 minutes left to go in the first half. Oh, good interception. Turnover. One thing we haven't had much is a defensive charge. Out of bounds, Jonesboro basketball. Going the other way. .90 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Probably should have went up himself. Decides to dish it off to Smith. We are all over the map right now. I'm surprised we didn't get a foul called right there. It's glad we didn't. Hitting right at the minute mark. Walker loses the handle going back the other way. Smith is trying to judge the block. Pins it on the back of the backboard. It's all Miles right there. Quick timeout from Drew. Great job all the way around. From Miles staying back there. Good effort from Jamari across the boards. It's been a very interesting first half, to say the least. 28-19. Jonesboro's in the bonus. Not many fouls on Drew's side of the ball with only 4. 9:15 on the clock. Glad to have everybody with us, staying with us, watching the game, and enjoying some little bit of basketball here on a Friday afternoon. Feels like a Saturday, even though it's not. Minute and counting here remaining in the second quarter. I'm Bo McMichael with Score Sports. We will go away. Deep 3 off the mark. Stepped on the line, Jonesboro basketball for the first 5 minutes, and then we'll come back in, making sure we cut off the volume. Forest Park's game was taken off the air because of copyright infringements because of the music being played, so I'll make sure the music's totally off and nobody can hear anything to get us in trouble. We'll be live tomorrow night, hopefully at 7 o'clock, showing you the championship game, not the consolation. But it is only a 9-point ball game here in the second quarter. Charles Drew has done everything to do to bring their best game here in the second quarter. First quarter, I didn't feel like it was going to be much of a game. Deep 3 off the mark. No basket. Into the quarter. Into the half. 28-19. Jonesboro leads. I'm Bo McMichael with Score Sports. We'll be back shortly. Thank you so much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Mundy's Mill High School, site of the 2018 Region 4 6A tournament. And away we go. (28-19), a very contested second quarter. Not much left in the first quarter. We'll see if Drew is able to carry on into the third quarter with their same type of intensity and shooting capabilities. Great job from Mosley, able to push it in that basket. They're pushing it up the court, deep three. Rebound, Jamari. Miko takes it up the court. Out of bounds. Trying to push himself in and got the basket. Keeping within single digits we are. Here with Drew. Turnover, Jonesboro. Rebound again from Jamari. They are stifling on the defensive side of the ball. Miles not able to give it to Jamari. He looked for Mosley down the court, unsuccessful. Turnover. Drew basketball. There's a little tenseness in the air, not too much. Foul on Jonesboro. First team foul. Looks like it's going to go on Jermaine Smith, his second. Deep three. Rimmed it in. 6-point lead, Jonesboro. I won't go through the whole jinxing. Playing sloppy play there. Was able to actually get it up. Miko's going to take it all the way. Hands it over to Walker. Call a foul, reach in foul on number 10, it looks like. Gave him a knee. Felt like he called the elbow. Maybe the Stone Cold Steve Austin. Hard to tell. Jonesboro basketball. Throw it underneath. Foul against Drew. The referees are getting a little whistle happy. Recap the outcomes of so far today. The Tucker Lady Tigers were able to defeat the Lions of MLK to advance to the championship game against Lovejoy, as Lovejoy defeated Stevenson. And the Stevenson boys defeated a very tight game with Tucker and Stevenson. Thought it was going to be tight, came down to the final 2 or 3 possessions. Last minute, it was roughly a 2 to 3 point ball game. Stevenson was able to come clean from it. Jonesboro was able to hold on. They'll face Stevenson tomorrow night at 7. Walker all the way in the lane, going to call a foul on that. You could tell that very easily right when he was going in the lane right there. Reach in, was able to push it all the way up. Looked like one of the Drew players got a lot of ball right there. Walker on the line to shoot 2. In and out. Somebody's got to put a little bit more Vaseline on the ball. Get that ball to go through the hoop right there. Walker going for his second shot. 32-24, 5 minutes and some change remaining here in the third quarter. I'm Bo McMichael with Score Sports, bringing you YouTube Live Jonesboro basketball. Thank you all for your sponsorship of Jonesboro basketball over this year. We got 2 more games left to show to you. This one right here, finishing this one up, and then tomorrow night, state playoffs begin next week. We are not able to film that game and show it live, so get it while it's hot. Ill-advised pass from Walker. They push it up the court. Going to call defensive foul on Drew. Turnover as well. Drew jumped out with 5 fouls so far. Early, not a good thing when the whistle, we're not even at the halfway point of the third quarter, and one team already has 5 team fouls. This could be a long second half. We were all trying to figure out where he was throwing to it on that point. There was 2 people in one area. It's never good. Distribute. Good effort from Jamari. Not able to finish through. They caught them somewhat off guard. Good effort from Walker. They're going to call a quick timeout. It's a very interesting game so far. 37-24, we are getting some separation here, which is nice. When we talk about potential matchups tomorrow, it's going to be a very interesting matchup when you talk about Jonesboro and Stevenson if everything holds serve here tonight. We got to get through this game first before we start talking about the Stevenson, especially since we're still just in the third quarter and it's a 13-point lead, or let alone, 13-point lead. So, should be interesting to say the least, the remaining quarter. They will have the all-region team announced tomorrow night. We will try to air that as well. Coming out of timeout. Looks like everybody's trying to figure out who's getting the ball. Looks like it's going to be Drew's basketball, and they finally realize, hey, it's my ball. We came out of that. That's good. See if they're able to draw something out of this timeout to be successful. I feel like they were very successful in the second quarter. Third quarter, they've come out somewhat kind of cold. Good effort on Miko. Rebound Jamari, and away we go on the run. Dishes it out to Miles. Looks like he's going to spot up the 3. Drains the net. Does the bow and arrow, and away they go. 40-24 turned it into a 16-point lead here. Getting some nice separation here in the third quarter. Not able to make the simple baskets. Jamari, too hard of a pass. Coach is working on the lob formation. Kind of curious what the call is going to be. They're going to call that goaltending, give him 2 baskets, let him shoot 1. Yep, that's what they're going to say. It's going to say it's goaltending, and he'll go to the line to shoot just 1. Halfway through the third quarter on a wonderful Friday. If you've not got the sick bug, great job. Wash those hands, sanitize the whole house. Don't let anybody cough on you. Drew basketball. Ill-advised passes tonight. Glad we're doing this now during the Drew game and not the Stevenson game. Good turnover. Pickpocketed. Walker takes it all the way into himself. Quick timeout. Three-minute mark here in the third quarter. Both teams are trying to work on what they want to do here, the remaining part of their seasons. The nice thing is everybody that played here tonight, this whole afternoon, have punched their ticket to the state playoffs. What we're trying to decide is, are we going to be the 1 seed, the 2 seed, or the 3 or 4 seed? Got to get past this game to have that 1 and 2 seed conversation. I have looked into our opponents. We hopefully, if we can get past this game tonight, we get that opportunity to play a home game next week. Next either Thursday or Friday, the 16th or the 17th. Or that might be a Friday or Saturday based on that. Looks like we play the Region 3A, Region 3 6A schools, and what that school realistically is the Evans, Grovetown, Heritage, Lakeside Evans group. On the east side of the state. You get past that round, you got to go south. So this victory tonight is very important. When I say south, I mean Brunswick. So enjoy the car rides. But congratulations on all 8 teams that played tonight. All have punched their ticket to the state playoffs. That says a lot for anybody from a very hard-fought season. Probably the surprise of the tournament would be the Lady Lions from MLK, upsetting Forest Park and getting that 4th seed, potentially that 4th seed, and with the potential of a 3rd seed if they can upset Stevenson tomorrow afternoon at 2:30 tip time here at Mundy's Mill High School. Mikos taps it into Jonesboro. Good look to Jermaine. If you hear that I have a little sniffle about me, jump shot 3. Air ball, get you. Air ball, get you. They're going to look like they're bringing a little pressure. A little pressure indeed. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Deep pass. Oh, almost with the foul. He threw that ball deep, Mikos did. Jermaine was able to catch it over his shoulder. 2 steps, did everything in his power to get that ball in. Going to the line to shoot 2. Old Jamari Smith spent a lot of time on the free throw line this year. A lot of his points come from second chance points after he gets fouled and goes to the line. I was looking at his free throw numbers. They are up there. He's added close to nearly 600 points this season over 26 games. Rebound Dakota. Up the court he goes. Going to call a foul. Go to the line right there. This puts us in the bonus here in the third quarter. Make sure that you start drinking coffee if we're in the bonus in the third quarter. .20 lead here for Jonesboro. Less than 2 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. In and out. No good. Drew takes it back up the court. I'm going to call a foul. Dakota was not able to get his feet planted into the ground. Needs to buy some nice nails, nail his shoes into the ground. A little pain never hurt anybody. I'm going to call a charge on that. Let's take a look at that and see if we can see what that charge was. Everybody was involved in that one. Looks like Miles is going to get the charge call on that. Good job. Back to live action. Dakota taking it up the court. Mikos in the game. Number 12, Jermaine Smith in the game. Mikos is not in the game. Walker's in the game. Miles is in the game. So is Dakota. So is Jamari. Oh, possibly up, down. Didn't call it. Trying to get him to move a little bit. Good second chance points right there from Jamari. Back up the court they go. I tell you one thing, Drew's definitely not holding back, man. They're pushing it straight after the basket. They are not relaxing. Down by 22, they know the necessity of making these points and moving up the court. Or they're going to be playing in the consolation game against Tucker tomorrow. Going to call jump ball. 25 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Be Drew's basketball. Looks like they're going to hold for the final shot. Good effort. First basket's good. 3.8 seconds remaining. 21-point lead here for the Cardinals. Same team, deep shot, deep shot. Oh, I was getting excited. All right, ladies and gentlemen, going into the fourth quarter. We'll have a chance to say thank you to our sponsors here. And we'll be right back.
We would like to thank our sponsors, Stevens and McCray Mechanical, Natural Enclosures, the Chick-fil-A, the Dwarf House off of Terra Boulevard, Southside Realtors, Pounds Property Management, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Advanced Chiropractic of Conyers. Thank you for doing everything you can for Jonesboro basketball.
Gentlemen, back to the action we go. Coming out of the end of the third quarter, they were definitely able to separate and put some distance between each other, which is always a nice thing to do, especially when it was a very tight second quarter. We'll see what Drew has anything in them, or if their legs are dead here. Sets up for an interesting remaining 8 minutes with a 21-point lead here. Looks like the starting lineup out there with Mosley, Smith, Let's look at that again. That was nice. He decided to take it. Mosley passed it over and gave it back to Smith. I would have liked to see that tomahawk finish. First basket. It's good. Just take my word on it. Enjoying mixing the board a little bit too much. Realized he shot it right before I gave him the close-up, Mr. DeMille. Makes both of them here on the start of the fourth quarter. Double dribble. He got overly excited. I'll do my best to work on my decongestant. Get this cold under control. Mikos just got land blasted by two. No. Foul. A little frustrations building with Drew. Brandon's going to the line to shoot two. Makes the first one. Let's see if he's able to go 2 for 2 from the line. No, top of the rim. Or the front of the rim, depending on where you're sitting geographically. We'll call a foul and count the basket. Great job on Drew. Always like an opportunity to show a little highlights on the opponent. He went around the potential charge, was able to get a little elbow from Mosley, get the basket in. He'll go to the line to shoot two. I like their energy. It's 52-30. They're not slowing down at all. Great job on Jonesboro's part. They did their best to keep it in there. They're going to call out Drew's basketball. Sorry you weren't able to see that intensity right there. They're going to figure out if it's getting overruled here. Oh, we're going to say Jonesboro basketball. Deep three. Good, nice. And there they go, speeding right back up the court they go. Those legs are going to be tired. Knowing that Stevenson had a hard-fought match against Tucker, I'm hoping that here Coach shortly will give him a chance to breathe a little bit. Great job on Walker's part. Trying to find out where the players are coming from. Meaning Drew's opponent. Drew comes up here, Lamb. They don't slow down by no means. They have a engine from the Energizer Bunny that just keeps coming and going. Spot up three, off the mark. Miles with the rebound. Miko from the top. (57-30). 5 minutes and some change remaining here in the fourth quarter. Winner gets to play in the championship game against Stevenson. Over the basket, it'll be Drew's basketball. Possibly remaining chalk here. When I say chalk, meaning 1 versus 2, everybody needs to get back here. Went for the swat, unsuccessful. Go to the line to shoot two, number 24. Mosley comes out of the game. That's his fifth. He fouled out. Everybody's in the bonus. Swap of the players they go, slows things down just a little bit. Looks like they're going to do the old switcheroo, 57-31, almost a 30-point lead. Subs for Jonesboro came in the game on that last free throw. Got Rogers in the game, Crumbly in the game. Alex Glass in the game, number 1. Comes in at 5'6", full of energy. He's like a bottle rocket getting shot out of a can. Dakota in the game as well. Like Jermaine Smith, number 12, is the only senior on the court right now. Good dish from Dakota to Jermaine. Basket's good. Oh, the way we go. Turnover. Out of bounds. Going to call the foul. Slapping the hands. Going to go back the other way to shoot 2. Four minutes and 47 seconds remain. Crumley goes to the line to shoot 2. Always appreciative of everybody tuning in and joining us on this broadcast. Both free throws good. Great job. Drew pushes up the field. They go. Good dribbling. Unsuccessful. Glass to Rogers, back out to Dakota. Jermaine possibly walked, able to float it off, unsuccessful. Good steal. Gonna call out of bounds. Jonesboro basketball, almost at the halfway mark here in the fourth quarter. Pushing the other way we go. We'll be swapping free throws. Back and forth. Jermaine will go to the line to shoot 2. Hope everybody's doing okay. Getting updates across the board of everything getting low. 20% remaining left on the old data feed. Not surprised. We'll see what happens. If we cut off here early with 4 minutes remaining, we'll see what comes about. Sorry for the people in your way right there. We're doing our best to get away from them. They're just not helping us out at all. I think they're going for the record of how slow they can move. Out of bounds. Jonesboro basketball off on Drew. Alex will rebound it in. Three minutes and some change remaining, 60-32. Rebound, Crumbly. Back out to Alex. Please tune in with us tomorrow afternoon/evening, 7 o'clock tip time for Jonesboro versus Stevenson, the rematch. Both teams played each other this year twice. They're 1-1. Last game went to overtime. Should be a doozy. Knowing me, I'm going to bring extra camera angles and overdo myself. We'll see how crazy I get based on the last telecast of the season. Three minutes and counting based on time remaining. Drew go to the line to shoot two. Thank you all for joining in with us tonight. A little under the weather. Give out a shout out to our Ohio peeps. Hopefully you're staying warm. Definitely looked like some snow came your way. Hopefully they'll lessen the snow as time goes on. I'll take me some medicine when I get home, get a good night's sleep, start this over again tomorrow. Alex with the foul. They are not holding back here, 60-34. We are definitely over the bonus. He'll go to line to shoot two no matter what. There's a high possibility that we'll continue to buffer here shortly. First basket's good. I lied, it was no good, 60-34. Missed both. Heading back the other way. Great no foul. I'm all about no fouls at this point. I'd like to get through the remaining 2 minutes and 42 seconds left to go in the game. We'll be live coming to you tomorrow night from Mundy's Mill, the championship. It's going to be pouring down rain tomorrow. Stay in here and watch us. Love to see our numbers get up into over 100 views watching the game live. That'd be great. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, throw yourself up on the 70-inch. YouTube Live tomorrow night. Jonesboro, Stevenson for the championship game. Should be a blast. The importance to go ahead and have that victory tomorrow is huge on the whole travel perspective. Out of bounds. Less than 2 minutes remain here. In the final game of the night. It's been a fun semifinals. Glad everybody's been able to join us. He just tosses that up, out of bounds. Drew basketball. Glad he didn't get hurt. 60-36, roughly about 90 seconds remain here in the fourth quarter. Only really one close game. I don't know necessarily the final score of the Tucker Lady Tigers versus the Lady Lions of MLK, but the good game really was the Tucker-Stevenson boy matchup at 5:30. I saw the second half of the game, and I very much enjoyed it. I found myself watching it. Going to call a walk on Crumbly. He thought he got fouled. He was sitting at the line ready to shoot two. Somebody needs to tell him he's not shooting two. Drew slowed it down just a little bit. Not pushing so hard up the court. Deep three. Off the rim. Rebound. Rogers. The sophomore takes it all the way up. Either he stepped on his own toes or somebody else stepped on his shoes. He went a sliding. 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Did a little bit better than we did last week. We're sitting right at almost 90 minutes into the game. Not too bad. Rogers' first one is good. He'll go to the line to shoot another. Makes both. Drew takes it up court, getting into the final minute here. Once again, game time start tomorrow, 2:30. Don't go to the dentist, come here. Between the Lady Lions versus the Lady Lady Jaguars versus the Lady Lions. And then we'll see the Drew Titans take on the Tucker Tigers in the consolation match, and then the championship rounds will start approximately 5:30 tomorrow with the Lovejoy Lady Wildcats taking on the Lady Tigers from Tucker. And then your own Jonesboro Cardinals facing off against the Jaguars of Stevenson. Should be a blast. See who's going to hold that #1 seed going into the playoffs. It's been a pleasure bringing the game to you tonight. I'm Bowman Michael with Score Sports Deep 3, in and out. You all be safe out there. Enjoy your weekend. It's supposed to be raining. Stay inside if you can. Be safe in your travels. We'll bring the championship game. Congratulations, Jonesboro. Advancing to the state or the region championship. We will see you tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Be safe. Be happy. Tell somebody you love them. I'm Bo McMichael with Score Sports. See you tomorrow night.